Okay, so in this video I'm going to be giving you my first thoughts on Dark Souls 3, yeah? I've been recently playing through this game. I told you before that I skipped Dark Souls 2 in it. Felt worse than Dark Souls 1, but I've been mad enjoying Dark Souls 3. So let's just get straight into it. So the graphics, yeah, the graphics are sick still. Like for an old game, yeah. Obviously, like I'm sure it's a PS4 game innit, but it is like I'm feeling the graphics in it, like the magic, like the particle effects. Like I'm sure this game came out before all that was like a big thing in it, but like they've somehow managed to grasp it in this game innit. Like, to be fair, I couldn't wait to play this game. Like, I made a character and ran through the first part of the level ages ago, innit? But, like, I was like, oh, I can't. I feel like I need to play Dark Souls 2 in it first, man. I need to go through them in order, innit? Dark Souls 2, it's long. I think I'm going to leave that one till last, innit? When I'm just fiending and just can't wait for another game. Like, Elden Ring's coming out. Like, that's going to be put to the back. Like Dark Souls 2 is getting put straight to the back, and I can't wait for Elden Ring, by the way. But anyway, the graphics are mad good in it. Like they are slightly dusty in it, like just a little bit. Like, but it's not offensive in it. It's not offensive at all. Like it's calm. You can get like you will not be offended by these graphics in the slightest bit. Like especially when it's like it's fairly old in it, like it is quite old. Animations and that, we'll get to that in a bit, but it all works in tandem still. The art style is probably what just keeps it fresh in it and current. Like it's got that medieval castle, swords and shield knights, you know, it's just straight up my alley in it, feeling all that stuff. They've got the different cultures of swords in there in it. Obviously you got the Scottish great swords and that, yeah. You've got the knights and that, the English thing. You got like, and the French, well, the European thing, you get me? You got the katanas and that, you get me? The Asian thing. It's mad. Like, I'm feeling it. Is this game hard though? Like personally, so far, I'm saying this is the easiest Dark Souls game I've played so far in it. Like From Software is being kind to people on this one here. Trust me. Like on the other Souls games, I don't know about 2, never really played it, but on 1, yeah, and Demon Souls, 2 rings man's getting. Normally one of them rings is just a clutch ring, you can't take it off. So you got 1 space for a ring in it. Dark Souls 3, 4 rings. 4 rings, you know. So straight away, you know, man's just on job in it. The way you upgrade your weapons and stuff, it's like more forgiving in it. Like if you make a mistake, it's not that peak. The amount of stones you get bare stones. I'm sure before I could only like upgrade 2 like weapons at a time, yeah. On this game, I'm sure I've upgraded like 5 weapons. I just need chunks now for all these things. Health seems to be easy to get. The only one thing I say is a bit harder on this game is that you need a separate stat to like be able to hold more weight in it. Like before, that was like linked into endurance in it. Now it's a completely separate stat all by itself in it. And I like to wear heavy armor. My first playthrough, I like to like be a strength build in it. So like, you know, the heavy equipment and that, you have to put a lot of stats into that stat there to be able to pull that one off in it, which is kind of mad still, but the game's easy enough, so whatever in it. Like, although I'm saying it's easier, if you start with Dark Souls 3, which you definitely could do, because I'm playing with someone now, like he's playing at the same time as me. Dark Souls 3 is the first like From Software game he's played in it, so you can definitely start from 3 in it, but you will die a lot still. I mean, it's been weird like kind of watching parts of his playthroughs in that, because he's mad brazen still. Like he's already like running through the game 2-handed, like no shield at times and stuff, you get me? So like another hard thing is completing the NPC quest, finding the secrets and that is still hard in it. Like going through blind and trying to like pull off all those things is probably impossible in it. Like real talk, like you'll miss bare things. Like what I've been doing is like going through levels, finishing bosses, and then looking on YouTube afterwards to see if there's anything I've missed in it. I'm missing everything. I'm missing so many things, it's dumb. On one area I got 1 bonfire and somehow I've got to the next area and that, you get me? Like man's fully like, I've gone back and looked and I've fully like just missed a whole level. like 3 or 4 bonfires at least, like bare bosses. It's crazy. So you can miss shit in it. You can mess up NPC quests quite easily. I didn't know my man, like, I'm not gonna spoil nothing here, but yeah, like, you can miss them things very easily in it. Like, YouTube videos are required to 100% this game in it. And can you play this game first before the other ones? I've touched on this before, yeah, but it can be done, but I'd recommend not to in it, because if you get used to the mechanics in this game, going back's gonna be a bit difficult, I reckon, in it, because you'll be way more restricted. So I'd say start with like Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, where the restrictions are quite high, and then when you get to like the Dark Souls 3, you'll appreciate the freedom you're getting in it. Like if you start with Dark Souls 3, I reckon you'll take that for granted going into like the old ones, and you won't enjoy them old ones as much. But that's just me. My timeline of playing through the From Software games, yeah, it's been Demon Souls first, yeah, then Dark Souls 1, then I tried Sekiro, got completely savaged on that game. I think that game's made for people that played every single one of the From Software games, obliterated them all, and need a challenge in it. I'm not quite there yet. I saw the snake and that became completely obvious. But I also tried Bloodborne, but I really just can't get on with the 30 frames per second now. Hopefully they bring out like 60 frames per second. I'll get straight in there. As soon as it's 60 frames, I'm straight in there, innit? 4K, I'm there. Like, is this game fun? My experience of my first playthrough, I reckon I'm like halfway or nearly halfway through the like first playthrough, yeah. And I'm having mad fun. It's just been like a wondrous like experience, just like exploring and figuring out certain things, seeing all the different areas, the way the worlds are just all put together, and that I've just been loving it so far, let's just put it like that. But I know the real fun begins when I've like clapped eyes on everything for the first time, and it's like, oh, that's there, yeah, okay, so when I make this build, I'm going straight for that weapon over there, innit? Or now I know what's going on. Like at the moment, I'm like mostly strength build with the ability to cast like one spell, pyromancy, a little bit of dex, mostly strength though. So I'm aiming to be able to wield pretty much any strength weapon in it. Next time, I'm gonna be trying to be a spell casting dex guy. They're the kind of things that you start thinking about in it. Like the game has so much replayability, yeah, it's crazy. I've never played a game that has you, like, for example, I've platinumed Demon Souls, yeah, but I still play it from time to time. Like, I've never platinumed a game and feel like, raw, I've not got everything out of this game yet, because I've not used all the spells, I've not used certain weapons, you get me? There's so much content condensed into this game, in it, all of them. Probably Sekiro's, like, I've not seen the kind of spells and different equipment he can get yet, because I'm right at the beginning, but I would guess that he's probably got the least amount of replayability in it, because you can't change his build necessarily. I'm sure you can't control his stats the way they are, you know what I'm saying? You can't change the way he looks. You get me? Knowledge of the first playthrough allows you to be able to maximize your strategies in it. Do I recommend this game? Yes. I recommend all of the games, yeah, except for Dark Souls 2 in it. Like, I can't recommend that game personally because I think it's terrible, like the movement, maybe not the story and stuff. When I actually play through it, I'll be able to give an honest opinion, but at the moment I'm finding it hard to even get into it. But other than that, that's my first thoughts in it. I'm currently playing through. I'm gonna close my computer down and get into it right now. I'm trying to like plow through it in it. Like, I'm trying to finish it before Elden Ring comes out, you know, like that. Basically, it's a good game in it. Gone.